G'day and welcome back to Ranneko Tries UFO 50. We're on to Ninpek this week. Ninpek, according to the lore here, was released in 1983, riding the wave of Ninja Mania. It is the first implementation of scrolling on the LX. And it's in some ways a reminder that scrolling is a technology, right? It's something that does not come for free. The various systems that made it kind of popular in the 80s, like the Nintendo Entertainment System, I think actually did have some hardware to make scrolling easier, but it is something that you had to develop. It's one of the big things in Masters of Doom is that they figured out how to do scrolling on the PC, but Ninpek is really hard, right? It's a really hard auto-scrolling platformer. So in some ways, it's got sort of a shmup DNA to it, right? And I feel like that especially feels true once you're dealing with those damn snakes in the bottom of the screen. As far as I can tell, it's only got a single level. Either that or the high score is remarkably easy to reach for something that I've never seen level 2 of. And yeah, you're a ninja in search of a stolen sandwich. One thing that I did find interesting, like looking at and thinking about this game, is just how much it's an example of how vibes-based some of this lore and timing feels. So April 1983 is when this game was apparently released. Now that puts it before Super Mario Brothers, for example, for the most notable scrolling platformer that I can think of, right? In 1983, Mario Brothers was released, which, if you've never played it, is a single screen platformer. I mean, it has multiple, I think it has multiple levels. I'm not even sure it has multiple levels, but scrolling was not a super common technology at the time. So it's really interesting to see them put this company that they're UFO that they're embodying in this concept. They aren't just innovative. They are, in fact, generally, if the timeline is to be believed, one of the earlier examples of some of these technologies in the field. Like Barbuta is more advanced than a sort of exploration platformer game would have been at the time. So, I mean, that's an interesting concept to me. In some ways, I feel like that's necessary because, you need the games to, in some way, appeal a bit more to some modern tastes or reflect some modern tastes. Ultimately, these are developers that have been playing games for significantly longer, playing video games for significantly longer than, in fact, anyone developing games would have been at the time, let alone, just the actual technologies at play. So it's going to be interesting as we continue to go through to see how this kind of evolves and changes. I, even having played this, the reason for this change in format is, frankly, while playing a game like Ninpek, I find it really hard to come up with useful, insightful commentary. It's hard. It's interesting in that there's the shooting upgrades. There's this point scoring system, there's the sandwiches, and in fact there seem to be sort of hidden sandwiches that you can trigger by being in the right section of the screen at the right time. The fact that the game has this auto-scrolling element to it makes it in some ways more difficult than it otherwise would be, and then just the fact that it's not super forgiving. I mean, it's got a reasonable set of lives, and you can earn more lives through hitting the balloons, but it is very I'm making very little progress with it. The other reason for doing this change of format is I started playing Echoes of Wisdom. Echoes of Wisdom came out, and that kind of sidetracked this whole project. It's been a great time, but I then haven't had the time and energy to sit back and figure out what I was going to do with Ninpek and how to handle this. So my plan going forward is to do something more like this, where I play the game, I kind of get my first impressions, and then I can use that footage in a shorter video, and I can also get the opportunity to kind of digest a bit and look at what other games are at the time, and not just have a incredibly superficial take. That said, it's not the deepest take. This is sort of a platformer shmup hybrid that is more advanced than pretty much any platformer that would have actually come out in April of 1983. It's fun. I haven't come back to it very much because, to be honest, the game that I have been most interested in kind of beating has been Barbuta. But I look forward to expanding the menu available to me by actually getting on with this project, because I've been trying to, like I said, attack these games in order. See you next time.